ever wonder what it would look like sitting on the balcony of a boat in the middle of the Gulf of Mexico? This is what it looks like. It is approximately 8:40 in the morning, and I just woke up and I got me a cup of coffee. Or I should say Diane got me a cup of coffee. Our room service should be here shortly to bring us some fruit and so forth. Talk about what we did last night. See, Diane and I drove in from San Antonio. We left at 3:30 in the morning. And we drove all the way into Galveston. 3 stops at 3 different Buc-ee's on the way in. Because there's 3 Buc-ee's from San Antonio to Galveston, believe it or not. You can drive all the way to frickin' El Paso and not hit 1 Buc-ee's. You can come to Houston down I-10 and hit 3 Buc-ee's. So I don't know, go figure that. Anyways, we stopped at all 3 Buc-ee's because, you know, they had the cleanest bathrooms in America. And that took us a good 7 hours to get here. 6 hours. So that drove slow. It was cold as hell, man. It was 32 degrees, man. At some of the rest stops. I was wearing shorts and a t-shirt. Now I'm fine out here, man. That must be 80 right now, maybe 75. Humid as hell. Super humid out here. So there you go, ladies and gentlemen. The Gulf of Mexico smells so good. That's why I like cruises, because that salt air really does something to you, man. It just makes you, cleans you out, makes you feel good. And then you see, it's not that, but the ocean's just as flat as a freaking lake, you know. We're just cruising along, and I barely feel the boat moving. I can feel it swaying a little bit, but for the most part, it's, as you can see, I'm holding the camera as still as I can, and we're barely moving. I gotta try to get it perfectly on the horizon for you. There you go, we're barely moving. I mean, most of the camera movement is probably me. So, there you go. Still ain't woke up, man. I've already been up for 2 hours. I still don't feel like I'm awake. I slept like a baby last night, man. I'll tell you, these beds on these Disney cruise ships, I'm going to tell you one thing right now. If you sleep in one of these beds, you're going to go home and you're going to look them up online and try to figure out what they are. Because, man, I don't know if I got sleep in them all the time, but I'm going to tell you, I hit that bed last night. We were so tired. I was up since 3:30 in the morning. We probably went to bed about midnight. And I hit that bed and I woke up at 8:10. And I'm going to tell you one thing. I did not move. I woke up in the same position I fell asleep in. So that's how comfortable that bed was. Very comfortable. Shake it, shake it. We got some white caps out there though, look. That's the Gulf of Mexico, ladies and gentlemen. And we are probably right in the smack middle of it. I was just looking at there is on the screen on the TV, it's like a navigator, and it shows you where you are. Actually, it's pretty cool. It gives you the Bridgeport view. They have a camera in front of the ship, and it shows you, you know, what it looks like in front of the ship. But they have another navigator view that shows you where all the ships are positioned in the world right now, all the Disney, all 5 of them. And showing we're right in the middle of the Gulf of Mexico right now. So from the time we left last night, about 5:30, I guess, till right now, we're rocking and rolling out here, ladies and gentlemen. It is a little, some white caps, but man, it's not bad, man. I don't feel bad. This doesn't bother me a bit. You know, I love this freaking water. Boy, Strutter, man, we'd bounce right. Yeah, man, old Strutter can handle that. That's no problem. Even struttered 18-foot little vessel can handle it out here in the middle of this Gulf of Mexico. It's no big deal. It's no big deal. But for a ship of this size, it just cruises right through this stuff. And I'm gonna tell you what, I mean, you can feel it banging against the side of the ship and kind of hitting the ship left and right, but it's not bad. It's no different than, you know, living through a 7.0 earthquake. Just kidding. Those of you that have been on a cruise ship, it's really good. Place is called Signals, and there's a guy making our Bloody Marys down here. Good Bloody Marys, man. Look, they mixed up fresh tomatoes. Oh my God, they are delicious. Yeah. All right. We're out here on the Disney Magic in the adult-only area, drinking more Bloody Marys, of course. Huh?
I drank my Bloody Mary.
She's drinking Bloody Marys. I'm drinking Bloody Marys. Cheers to a great year. And another great year coming up. I feel it. It's going to be a good year. We got this cruise. We got the cruise coming up after this one. And then the cruise in September, already announced. And maybe Colorado, Montana, I don't know, where else? But we're going to be going places. Come along. See you later. Oh, this is the life right here, ladies and gentlemen. Let me tell you what, it's about, 3:30 now in the afternoon, and for me it's like nap time. So I found myself a nice little place to plop my fat ass body down and breathe some fresh air. You guys want to see? I'm on deck 4, ladies and gentlemen. This is my view right now. Relaxing on the Disney Magic on deck 4, which is the running deck. This is down that way. Look, some maintenance guys. Those guys are, there's always people doing maintenance on this ship. That's what's so cool about it. You know, they take care of this ship. This ship is 22 years old, 23 years old. So she's pretty old. 1999 was her maiden voyage, and here we are, all these years later, finally got on the Magic. The Magic's been one of those ships that's been all around the freaking world, but she finally came to Texas, and we jumped on her. Not only this one, but the next one, we're on it back to back. This is only day 2 for us out of 9 days. So I'm just relaxing. This is comfortable. Got this good lounger here. There you go. That's what it looks like, ladies and gentlemen. Deck 4 on the Disney Magic, 3:30 p.m.